All right, hey, shalom, 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 shalom. First, I'm giving honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone, peace, and salutations. To my fellow Akim and Akwat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say shalom. Jacob is the beginning. Okay, that's the title of the lesson. Jacob is the beginning. And what we're seeing is a translation of a kingdom from one people to another. See, power, all right, this global power was controlling the world is shifting from one people to another, man. Okay, and two nations are controlling the world right now. But one nation, but two nations are fighting for the world as we speak. The nation of Israel, Yasharallah, okay, Jacob, okay, not the country Israel with the small hats. All right, them false Israelites, those false Jews. Okay, is Jacob the father of the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians. And on the other hand, you have Esau Edom, the father of the Edomites, so-called white people, Caucasians, Europeans, okay, or white Americans, Germans, and those so-called small hats, man, the tiny tops. Those are two nations that were prophesied to rule the world, not together, but one after another. Okay, and the nation that's ruling the world today is the nation of Edom. Okay, the Edomites, and the Most High hates you, Edomites, man. Okay, you so-called white people, the Lord hates you, man. Okay, you may see this as racist or offensive, but hey, this is according to the scriptures. But let me say this: you have Israelites that scatter amongst a lot of white people that even look like white people. But don't worry, the Lord's going to gather them out. He's going to gather His elect, whatever nation that they scatter amongst what they look like, the Israelite foreigners, and bring them back to the nation of Israel alongside with the hopeful elect. Okay, but you natural Edomites, you plain Jane Edomites, man, y'all, you regular Edomites, the Most High hates you, man. He has a pure hatred for you because you are the most wicked, the most wickedest, the most evilest, the most satanic, monstrous people on the planet Earth, man. And the people that he loves the most is the people that you look down upon, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians. Okay, and many Israelites that scattered amongst other nations. Shock you. So let's get into it, man. This is Romans 9 and 13. I'm gonna grab the full chapter. All right, this is Romans 9 and 10. And not only this, but when Rebekah also have conceived by one, even by her father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither have not it says neither have done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to the election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Right. So this is all being orchestrated by Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. And those two boys that were the twins, those two boys that was in Rebecca's womb, all right, those were two nations. They wasn't just two babies that just grew up and just lived a life on their own term. No, they were two nations of people. One nation stronger than the other. One nation's mightier than the other. One nation is more better looking than the other. One nation will be righteous while the other won't be wicked. Okay. It says the elder shall serve the younger. Who was the elder? Who was the elder child, man? Who was the first one that came out the womb? Esau. And who hold Esau's foot, coming out the womb, man? Jacob. Jacob was the younger brother, man. All right, there we go. I was looking for the term. He grabbed Esau's heel. So while Esau was coming out, Jacob cleaved onto his heel coming out the womb, man. That's symbolic that Esau will rule first before Jacob. And now we're in the world of the Edomites. All right, walk outside, you see nothing but just Edomites walking down the street. Their whole civilization, society, the way they think, the way how they function is all Edomite centric, or what they'll call European centric or Eurocentric. or white supremacy. Okay. Married to only one wife. Okay. Happy life, happy wife, happy life. Okay. Going to school, going to college, work at a job that you hate, and die at the age of 72. This shit is all Edomites, man. Edomite thinking. Look at the way how their civilization is built. Is built out of concrete, glass, steel. That's caveman technology, man. This is all caveman shit. Did you know that concrete is made out of pig marrow? You're standing on dead pigs, man. Pig bones, man. Okay, this man's society is anti-life. He's anti-God. He's anti-Hamashiach. He's anti-existence. While Jacob, the other hand, was to say, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Right. Jacob, on the other hand, is loved by the Most High. Jacob is pro-life. Jacob is pro-righteousness, man. Esau is pro-wickedness. You see the difference? They're like water or fire and water. You know what I'm saying? Or what's that old thing? Yin and yang. Esau is bad. Jacob is good. But in this world, it's switched. Esau, the so-called white man, is seen as good, even by down to his racial look, his ethics, his so-called ethics, the way how he move and talk and speech and how he dress, his society. People see this world as something that's good. But in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it's evil. Okay? Esau is seen as good in this world, while Jacob is seen as bad. Jacob will walk down the street, and a couple Edomites will cross the street because they see a so-called black man with a hoodie on. He's just trying to go to his job. Why is that? Because, hey, what's that scripture going to you that make good evil and evil good, man? Jacob is supposed to be the benevolent archetype, the benevolent walking being of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. How can I say? He is the benevolent being on this planet. That's what Jacob is supposed to be, pure. Jacob is the true white people, man. Okay, not you Edomites. You Edomites are not the true white people, man. Y'all the true black people, because black just means darkness. I'm not saying by skin color. I'm saying by the symbolisms and the energies of those colors, man. What is the symbolism of black? I'm gonna type this in. Symbolism. It says black represents a complex dualistic spectrums of meaning ranging from power, elegance, and sophistication to death, mourning, and mystery. So right, death. As a total absorption of light, it symbolizes authority, strength, and familiarity, while also embodying the unknown, fear, or the void. Across cultures, it could signify evil, the underworld, or some context, fertility, or rebirth, but mainly it symbolizes death and fear, man. All right, darkness. See, it says the color of black has many meanings: mourning, darkness, and elegance. Go down. Is this it? Hold on. All right, it says, what is the meaning of black? It says the color black was used in ancient Greece to represent the underworld. So it means death. Okay. So black means evil, darkness, death, mourning. That's what we call black people, because we're always in mourning. We're always in darkness, but we're not black people. The reason why we receive all this death and destruction because we're going through the curses. See, we're not a cursed people. We're just people going through the curses. That's the difference between us and the heathens, and mainly Esau, Edom, is that Jake is just going through the curses. We're just going through the curses for a temporary time, a temporary punishment. Esau and the other nations, they're permanently cursed, man. They're cursed forever. They can never enter to the temple. And mainly Esau, he has no pigmentation. He has no color, man. This nigga has the nerve to make blonde hair and blue eyes the imagery of beauty or the pinnacle of beauty. No, man, that's the Most High look down upon that, man. Having blonde hair and blue eyes, that's very unclean unless unless you're a Jake that was born with it, because you might have an Edomite mother or your dad is a Jake. But either way, you're going to get your color back, but mainly blonde hair and blue eyes. in general is not look good, and it's not good in the eyes of Yahweh Shemi outside. And what did this nigga Esau do? He painted the Most High God, the angels, even the sun, where the world England called Jesus Christ as a white boy with blonde hair and blue eyes. That's an abomination, man. That's a complete abomination. You just gave the Most High leprosy, and his son and his people, the angels, leprosy, and all your imagery. Everywhere you put your face up, you make yourself as the hero. Like your image is the closest thing to the Most High, but you're the faces of men. As is written, Jacob have I loved. So Jacob is loved by the Most High. So-called black people, so-called Latinos and Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians, you are the true white people. The Lord loves you, man. And when I mean white, I mean the symbolism. What does white mean? I always bring this up. What does white mean? White represents purity, innocence, new beginnings, and cleanliness. Cleanliness, in many Western cultures, often seen in weddings and hospitals, but also symbolizes peace. White flag is simplicity, while in some Eastern cultures it links to mourning, death, and spiritual purity. Okay. So it says the color white is the purity and innocence, right? Hey, Jay, you walk out the house with a white tee. Hey, Jake will walk out with a nice white tee and try to make sure no ketchup stain, no food stain will not even land on his white tee, man. Shit, Jake will walk out the house making sure there's no wrinkles in his shirt, man, because white is a color of purity. Everybody can see it. And if you have a ketchup stain on your white shirt, everybody can see it. It's tainted. And that's the thing. We're tainted now. The Lord is about to make us the new white people. And like I said, not by skin color, because that color, white people are not white. They're red. They're Edomites. But the spiritualness of white, the symbolisms of white is going to be us. We're going to be pure. We're going to be innocent. We're going to receive new beginnings. And we're a clean people. We're just at a low level. But truthfully, we're a clean people, man. Okay? Oh, man. So the Lord loves Jacob, man. The Lord loves you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Y'all are the best people on the planet Earth. Y'all the most talented. Y'all filled with salt and flavor. Everybody wants to be like you. Nobody wants to be like the so-called white man. The reason why people want to be like him because he has the money, the riches, and power, and military and fame. But truthfully, deep down, nobody wants to be with the Edomites, man. But Jake be at the bottom of society, and everybody wants to be like him. That shows a lot. That shows you that who's really the most sized people, man. It's us. You walk down the street, you see Edomite boys with do-rags on. You're like, what the fuck? They don't even got your hair texture, but they still want to get that do-rag look. They want that do-rag with the hoodie and the baggy jeans and the Jordans. Why? Because Jake rocks that. Give Jake some scraps, and he will make that and turn that into a fashion sense. Okay. So as it's written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated, right? The Most High hates this devil, man. You think, brothers and sisters, you think you hate this devil? You probably hate that your Edomite boss, your Edomite co-worker bothering you and shit. You're trying to do your job at your, trying to do your thing at your job, and there's one Edomite always in the way. You think that you hate that nigga or that Shedemite woman? Hey, man, the Most High hates these Edomites with pure heat, with a perfect hatred. The Most High created the best supervillain on the earth is the Edomites, man. So Esau, you going to slavery, man. I can't believe this motherfucker is like he's the perfect villain, man. He made his women the image of beauty. He made Becky, he claimed that Becky, the Edomite woman, is the top woman on the planet. No, she's the bottom of the barrel, man. You got a lot of beautiful Edomite women, but they're the bottom of the barrel. The best women on the planet is our women, man. Those are true white women. Is our women, but they're off. Eve is completely through on this side. So the best women right now is you sisters, man. You Aquath. Okay, that following your Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua with all your heart and all your mind and soul and truth and sincerity, man. Okay, so the Most High hates this devil. He hates his visage, the way how he looks. No pigmentation, no lips, nothing. How the fuck you the top people on the planet and you have no lips, man? You know what I'm saying? This is Ecclesiasticus 10:8. Because of the unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Right. So this man has have done everything in unrighteousness, unrighteous dealings, injuries. He stole this land from truthfully, the true Americans are Gad and Reuben and Issachar. Those are true Americans. Okay, I'm from the tribe of Reuben. Hey, I'm the true American. Okay, that's what the land is supposed to belong to me. Okay, but what does this white devil do? This blonde hair and blue-eyed devil do? He pick up his sword and start slaughtering and rename all the landmarks that Gad and Reuben has established in this land and called it America. And then he built his shitty ass fucking cities, all the bloodshed that he have done, all the things that he have killed, all the people that he have killed, lands that he have destroyed over some, mainly if you do your research, over some spices. Because that's when one of the main things they came over here was they knew that we were the Israelites, but one of the main things that got these Edomites' eyes was the riches, the spices, the gemstones, the land, the clean waters. Before Esau put his stinking ass foot over here, the land of the Americas was super clean. And once he got the opportunity, he couldn't stop putting his sword down. Even the journal of Christopher Columbus, it said that he couldn't put his sword down for 1 hour. He was constantly killing Ephraim and Simeon and Manasseh. And then to the Americas, all right, Issachar, Zebulun, Naphtali, Asher, Gad, and Reuben. And then once most of the majority of the northern kingdom was nearly wiped out, he brought over Judah. That's why he got a lot of northern kingdom look that got that Judite look, because, you know, we were scattered amongst each other, man. You know, that's why I look the way I look now. People think I'm Judah, no, or so-called black. No, I'm a Reubenite, I'm so-called Seminole Indian. But you see, this man had done everything in bloodshed. He even scattered our own people amongst the other nations, and even amongst himself, man. He built his nasty ass cities, his nasty ass provinces, his Orange counties, his Washington D.C.'s, his headquarters, his CEO buildings on top of the bloodshed and bodies of Native Americans and Israelites as a whole, man. So the kingdom is about to be translated from one people to another. And through how is that? Through Yahushua. Okay. Yahushua's people, the Israelites, us, we're going to rule, man. What's that, Daniel? Let me see. Take the kingdom. We're going to take the kingdom. We're going to take the kingdom, man. We're not going to protest like these dumbass people out here protesting with signs and flags about how they being mistreated by ICE, all that shit. Listen, man, the Lord is about to take this place by blood, man. Take the kingdom. Wait, take the kingdom forever. Actually, I'll grab that. This is Matthew. Yep, Matthew. This is Matthew 11 and 12, KJV. This is Matthew 11 and 12. And from the days of John the Baptist unto the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and violence taken by force. So right, the kingdom is going to start with violence. This kingdom was starting violence on the left-hand side. It was wicked. Okay. Esau, you came over here, you found some new land, and you found people, and you start slaughtering those people, and you built your cities. You forced those people, that whoever survived, you forced them into slavery, and they started dying off, the northern kingdom, and then you brought up the southern kingdom from the west coast of Africa and Europe. Okay, and you forced them to work sun up to sundown, while you just sitting on your porch drinking a lemonade and eating a plate of warm pie. We out there slavering away, man, in the hot sun. And then you call this nation the greatest nation on the planet, man. So we're going to do the same thing to you. We're going to build our mighty greatest countries on the planet in the kingdom, man. In the kingdom, we're going to build our countries, our nations, man. And you're going to be the slave. We're going to be on the porch watching you heathens work us up to sundown. Well, we're not going to be on the porch, but you get what I'm saying, man. We going to see you, man, when we see you. Because Jake is going to be, yeah, one day in the kingdom is going to be 1,000 times better than anything that you have ever experienced in your life, man. So it's going to be eternal mirth and fun for Jake. But you heathens, it's going to be great pain and suffering, man. And mainly you Edomites. So yeah, our kingdom is going to start with violence. And it's going to be all in righteousness. We're not going to buck break you. We're not going to, take your son and molest him. We ain't going to do all that shit, man. We're not going to do what you did to us, man. We're going to do everything in righteousness, man. And if you don't follow one law of the scriptures or one law at all, hey, we gonna fucking kick you in your face, man. Chop your head off. This is Daniel 7:18. This is Daniel 7:18. This is it says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and even forever and ever. So right. The Most High, hey, he's going to give the kingdom to us. And who are the saints of the Most High? The Israelites. The saint ain't some dude in the church, all right, as dressing up like a pope with the Bible in his hand. No, that's not a saint. A saint is the Israelites, okay? So-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians. And Israelites that's scattered amongst the other nations. That's us. We're the true saints, okay? And what it says, what in the it says, but the saints of the Most High, but the saints of the Most High, so I'm going too fast. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. How we gonna take the kingdom? By protesting? No. By signing the treaty? No. By going to City Hall and going to court going to court against Esau and his government? No. We gonna take the kingdom by force, by violence, man. And possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. And when I mean violence, we're not going to pick up guns. No, we're not going to use Esau's blessing. Yahweh Shai is going to do the work. Okay? Yahweh Shai and King David, the 144,000 and 1/3 are going to take the world, man. Like in Brightburn, take the world. Okay? We're going to take over the whole world, man. Destroy everything that you Edomites has built up, man. And then it's going to be the beginning of Jacob. Okay? Once we come down from them chariots with those brand new bodies and we start enslaving all you heathens, man, like in the movie Planet of the Apes, man. That's a 1968. Hey, man, I thought growing up, the newest trilogy, Planet of the Apes, I thought I liked that one because I grew up on that one. I really liked that one. But one of my favorites now is the one from 1968 when he was on the horses, man. And we're not going to have guns. We're going to have spiritual power. Okay? Right, we're going to chase your ass down with spiritual power. And you Edomites, y'all can't do nothing but just run and hide and just accept it if you get caught. All you Edomites going to get caught, man. All right, none of you is going to escape the judgment of the Israelites, the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. All you Edomites, all you heathens are going to receive the judgment, the punishment of the Heavenly Father and his children, man. We're going to be the new sword. That's the thing. You Edomites, y'all blessed with the sword, man. Okay? Y'all blessed with the sword. That's why you can't really fuck with Jake because, hey, if you put the sword down and use, if you try to take Jake physically, you can't really take Jake down like that because what? One nation is stronger than the other. We're stronger than you. So that's why the Lord bless you with the sword. That's how you gain all your cities and nations and power. It's through the sword, man. So guess what? The Lord's going to make us that new battle axe and weapons of war with spiritual power. So we don't need a fucking gun. We don't need a shotgun. We don't need a pistol. We don't need an AR-15 and an M60 machine gun with 500 rounds. Fuck all that. We won't have spiritual power to take your ass down, man. Rip your body in half with telekinetic abilities, man. Explode your head with just with a thought, man. We're gonna be doing all types of shit. And you Edomites gonna be terrified. We're gonna be the true X-Men, man. Okay, every Israelite is gonna be like a metahuman, a superhuman, man, a superhuman extraterrestrial god, man. All right, this is the second Edge of 69. For Esau is the end of the world, right? Esau is the end of the world. Once World War III starts, and once that 333 Brakatay How by Shimi outside, once the RFID chip is dropped, and once World War III begins, and them ICB missiles drop as well, and them chariots beam up Jake, and once them ICB missiles come down and burn everything up, that's the end of Esau's world. That's it. This is the last of his kingdom. This is the last good thing that he's ever going to experience is this rulership. After that, he's going to go into slavery, man. All these Edomites that's in the spiritual world that just died on this side, they're going to come back as slaves, man. It says, in Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So, right, Jacob is going to rule forever, ever, and ever, forever, ever, and ever, ever, man. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Yeah, forever, man. Okay, like Outcast said, forever, ever, man. Okay, we about to rule forever, and it's gonna start with the small remnant of the elect, man. All right, Yahweh King David, all right, 144,000, the 1/3 man, women, and children. There's gonna be a lot of women in that 1/3, man. So brothers, get ready to pick your wives, man. You know, your wife could be from Issachar, could be from Gad or Judah or Ephraim. You know, hey, prepare to enjoy life. That's what we're about to experience. We're about to experience a brand new life and a brand new beginning, man. Okay, eyes have not seen or ears heard, man. We're about to experience that by times 100 billion. All right, Jacob's world is gonna be way greater than anything in Esau's world, man. And that's the thing. The Lord is saving the best for last. All right. And the best thing in the Lord's eyes is Jacob. So, hey, with that, we about to rule, man. We about to really, really rule the new world to come. So, brothers, man, prepare to become kings. Sisters, prepare to become princesses and daughters of Zion. Prepare for the new world to come. So, with that, all right, call on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakah Kadash Shalom.